Hello everyone, and welcome to How to Use Pinterest. As you can see here, I do have the Pinterest website live and on display for you right now. So let's get right into it and say, what is Pinterest? Well, Pinterest is an online virtual pin board that is actually, yes, another social media network site, but it is not a Facebook or a Twitter. It is ranked as one of the top 5 social media networks out there and has a net worth of over $200 million. So how do you sign up for this website? You actually have to request an invitation and be invited to Pinterest. What you do is you simply request an invitation from the Pinterest website, and you will receive a welcome email with login information from the Pinterest workers or the Pinterest website. Fair warning, this can take a while, so I encourage you still to refer to the site. You won't have access as many pins on the website, but you're still able to utilize the website. Just once you get your membership, you'll have access to a lot more. So how do you pin to Pinterest? Well, first of all, what I recommend to people when they first create their Pinterest account is to add the Pin It button to your bookmarks toolbar on your web browser, as I have. There is instruction on how to do that on the website, but with the Pin It button, what you can do is whenever you visit a website or a blog or see anything that you would like to add or pin to your virtual pin board on Pinterest, you would simply click the Pin It button when you're on the website, and a pop-up window would come up asking you where you would want to move or what category or board you would want to move that pin to, and you have the option of making a comment as well. How to repin. There's pinning and there's repinning. So let's get into how to repin. To repin, what you do is you take a pin that's already on the pin board, and each of these images is a pin from a different user. So say, for instance, I like this pin here with these outfits and this fashion pin, and I want to repin it to my board. I simply click this repin button at the top of the picture, and a pop-up window comes up from there and asks me which board I would want to move it to and if I want to add a comment as well. So speaking of boards, what is a board? A board is similar to this, but you can create as a user your own boards, and you can categorize them according to whatever topic that you want to create the board for. Example being fashion, crafts, food, recipes, do-it-yourselves, things for kids, that sort of thing. With Pinterest, there are also followers. And seeing as Pinterest is a virtual network that is not a private network, it doesn't limit you on who you can follow. You can follow friends and family, but there are also other users that can follow you, or vice versa. And by being able to do that, you have access to a lot more information and pins as well. One thing I wanted to remind everyone is there is a Pinterest etiquette, and you can find information on the website as well. But I just wanted to stress this because there's a lot of scrutiny with Pinterest right now, or so I've heard from people like photographers or websites in which people are pinning items to Pinterest but not giving credit where credit is due. So just remember that whenever you make a pin, to do that. Give credit where credit is due and notate your source. Similar to what we learned in school about plagiarism, in a sense you're doing the same on Pinterest if you're not citing your source or where you got your pin from. So in conclusion, what can you get from Pinterest? What's in it for me? Why should I go to this website? Well, first of all, Pinterest, as you can tell, is a great visual resource, and with lots of images. There's even how-to videos as well, which is a new feature that they've added videos onto Pinterest. You can find information and resources on how to plan your wedding, your next vacation, even crafts ideas as well, as I have myself from the Pinterest website as well. So I encourage you all to create a Pinterest account and or visit the website. No, it is not just for girls. As you can see here on my followers, there are some guys that have Pinterest accounts as well. So don't be afraid or feel like you can't go to it because it's a girly website, because it's not. It's a great resource with tons of information. tons of ideas that are all at your access at the click of a button. So I encourage you all to create an account and follow me on Pinterest as well.